our pull muscle day, our back and bicep day. You're gonna need dumbbells, you're gonna need your light band, and you're gonna need the big red band today, okay? So first thing that we're gonna do is what's called 21s in bicep curls, okay? And looks like this. Some of you may have done these before. So 21s are, you're gonna come to the bottom half of the range of motion in a bicep curl, okay? So just to 90 degrees. And you're gonna do 7 curls right there, okay? Then after those 7, you're gonna come all the way to the top and come down and give me 7 curls, again, stopping at the midway point right at 90, okay? So 7 right there. Then you're gonna give me 7 full bicep curls, thus equaling your 21, okay? So we have 7 in the bottom half, 7 in the top half, 7 full range of motion bicep curls, okay? And our goal with this is that we're trying to burn our biceps out a little bit for the next couple of movements that we're gonna be doing. All right, so those are your 21s on your bicep curls, all right? Movement or set number 2 is hammer rows and bent over banded rows to failure. Thus, this is what we're setting up for. Okay, so we have hammer rows. This is where you need your dumbbell. You're gonna come into this bent over position. My back is nice and flat, my shoulders are rolled back and down, abs are in nice and tight, and I'm in this hammer grip or neutral grip position. And I'm gonna pull and squeeze my shoulder blades back in together right here. When you're doing this, okay, I want you to bypass your biceps just a little bit on this one. So when I'm in this position, I wanna squeeze those shoulder blades back and together first, then pull. So that's gonna load my back versus if I pull from the elbow break first. So if I bend at my elbow before I squeeze my back, it's gonna load my bicep, okay? So squeeze those shoulder blades back, then pull the weight. Squeeze back, then pull the weight, okay? So you have 12 hammer rows. Soon as you're done with those hammer rows, you're gonna pick up that big red band. You're gonna go right back into that same position, but with the band, and right here, we're gonna go to failure. So you're just gonna pull this band till you literally cannot pull it anymore, okay? And on that one, don't worry about squeezing the back. That one, I'm trying to burn out the biceps and the back on that movement, okay? So you have 12 hammer rows right into banded bent over rows to failure. So in order for this to be successful, our bent over hammer rows need to be challenging weights, okay? So by rep 8 of your 12, it should be a challenge to pull that weight. If you get through all 12 reps and you could have done 3 or 4 more reps, you need to pick up a heavier weight, okay? Because in theory, your hammer row should just about do your arms out if you get to 12 successfully. That you shouldn't be doing more than, I would say, 12 to 15 tops of those bent over banded rows, okay? So if you can get to like 20 or 30 of them, you need to challenge yourself more on your weights on the hammer rows, okay? All right, next is, and you're gonna do that 3 times. Next is reverse flies to failure. All right, so take about a 2-minute break between your rounds again. Allow yourself to rest, and we're gonna do 1-1-2s of reverse flies, and you're gonna go till you can't keep good form anymore. So it looks like this. Shoulders are back, abs are nice and tight. And I'm gonna go right, left, and together, okay? Right, left, and together. And you're gonna do that movement till you lose form, till you literally cannot pull that arm back. You feel yourself compensate, you feel yourself shoulder shrug, you feel, I don't know, you're pulling into your back more than you should, you feel like you're having to raise up to get the weight back there. Anything that causes you to come out of form, you stop, okay? And you're gonna do that 3 times. Again, in theory, round 1 should be the most reps. Round 2 should be a few less reps than you could do in round 1. Round 3 should be a few less reps than what you could do in round 2 if you're truly challenging yourself with your weights, okay? All right, last and final in this one is a little accessory work. We're gonna work on the shoulders and just kind of finish them out at this point. So we're gonna work on rotator cuff and rows again, same muscle groups. So scarecrows, I call these banded scarecrows. Your light band is gonna go on your wrists, elbows come up, you're gonna rotate out, over just the palms facing the floor, don't come all the way down here, right to here, come back up and in, okay? So we're gonna go out, over, up, and in. Out, over, up, and in. Out, over, up, and in. Those are your banded scarecrows. So you're gonna do 12 of those. Then you're gonna set it right with what I call banded Supermans. So I'm gonna come in that bent over row position again. Arms go out, biceps are next to the ears. I'm gonna pull high and wide with my elbows, okay? So I'm right here, high and wide, high and wide. Try and bring that band all the way to the clavicle, keeping those elbows high and wide, and push out, all right? So those are your banded Supermans. And you're gonna do that 3 times. So you're gonna do scarecrows, Supermans, rest, and then come back into it. By the end of that, your shoulders, your back, everything should be done for the day. All right, that's your back pull, push, pull. Pull, not push, pull workout.